I made this camera monitor from scratch in my garage using sheet metal and some cheap electrical parts. First, I made a template and cut the pattern out of 0.7mm sheet steel using tin snips. I tidied up the edges with a file and then plotted and drilled all of the fixing holes. The monitor needs some port holes for the component inputs such as HDMI and USB-C ports, so I drilled those out and then filed them to the correct shape. Using an angle grinder, I cut out the face, which is where the LCD monitor will be fitted. Then I could form some of the bends. I did this by using the brake tooling that I made for my fly press, and then finished off some bits using a stake anvil and hammer. I used my little ESAB TIG welder to weld up all the corners and then finished off the edges with a flapper disc. The front and back panels fit together in a biscuit tin lid design, so I plotted where the holes needed to be and then drilled them out. I sprayed the whole thing matte black and began fitting the electronics. These cost me about £20 online, which is a bargain. The LCD display is just stuck in place using some strong double-sided sticky tape. I wanted this thing to be battery powered, so I salvaged the right powered battery from a power bank and soldered in a USB-C charging port. The HDMI input wasn't where I needed it, but an easy remedy was to just use a port extender. I then stuck it all inside the housing and mounted the switches. The little clicky buttons for the monitor controls needed extending, so I just glued some acrylic round bars straight onto them. This is the final result. Let me know what you think in the comments.